So now that we've looked at the ways that the algorithm prioritizes tweets, how do we make use of it? Well, the first thing I want to say is most people, they only do one thing, is that they tweet and they get the visibility of the most recent tweet to their followers. So they get basically 1 hour to 2 hours of visibility on their tweets to their direct followers, and then it dies. So that's why, it's very easy to multiply your visibility because a tweet actually has a shelf life of 24 hours. For 24 hours, your tweets can be recommended, trending, and visible in the algorithm with high priority. But you have to do it right. And I think one thing interesting to notice is most of the ways that makes a tweet appear on the feed depend on the engagement that the tweet gets. If somebody you follow likes a tweet, you see it. If somebody you follow replies to a tweet, you see it. If somebody you follow retweets a tweet, you see it. And even if somebody you don't follow, but enough somebodies like a tweet or engage with it, you might see it as a trending topic. So I think it's a very good observation to keep in mind as we start looking into how to leverage the algorithm. Everything is about engagement. Now, when I talk about how to get engagement on your tweets, most people will think it's out of their hands. Like, you just have to make a good tweet, and if you're lucky, people will engage with it, and you will get viral, and you win. That's how they use Twitter. Like, they just tweet every day, random stuff, and once in a while, something takes off. But it's not predictable, it's not enjoyable, and it's not how you grow. This is just, depending on luck. It's important to shift our focus when we think of engagement. Engagement is something you can actually create. And to illustrate this, let me give you an example. Let's imagine you open a new Twitter account tomorrow alongside 10 of your friends. Everyone creates an account and follows each other. What do you think will happen next time you tweet something? Your friends will like it. They will engage with it. So basically, each of the people in the group of friends gets some engagement on their tweets. Why? Because you know each other and you support each other. It's natural, social behavior of human beings. When you're friends with someone, you end up engaging with each other's content. Very simple. Imagine the other way around. If you have 0 friends and you tweet something amazing, nobody will like it. Again, because at the base level, it's all a social game. It's not a game of content. It's a game of social. Okay? It's social media. It's not content media. And now we're going to go to the very core of the problem and why you're not growing on Twitter, which is why most people aren't growing on Twitter, is that you made a mistake in understanding how Twitter works. Because you see, when you see a big account on Twitter, someone who's very successful, a lot of followers, and when they tweet, they get hundreds of likes, they don't engage with people. They don't spend their time interacting with people on Twitter. All they spend their time doing is tweeting some shit. So you think, well, this is how I need to do it. I just need to start tweeting and people will come to my tweets. But what you missed is that these people already had an audience. They were already famous. They already had authority, already had respect from their community. So they don't need to do this. They don't need to make friends with people. They can just be assholes all day if they want. They will still get, tweets with engagement. But you're not them, and I wasn't them either. We are nobodies. We start with 0 social capital and 0 authority. If you want to get traction on Twitter, you need to do the opposite of these guys. Don't spend your time on your tweets and not engaging with everybody. Just spend your time engaging with people and a bit less time on your own tweets. Even me now, with more than 40,000 followers, I spend 80% of my time on Twitter, not on my tweets. I spend it interacting with others. I spend it replying to people's tweets, trying to bring value, trying to make jokes, trying to make friends, basically. And it's by doing that, and I started doing that even when I had only 200 followers. That's by doing that I built relationships. Eventually, people started to like me. So they started following me back. and then engaging with my content. Twitter isn't a TED Talk. Twitter isn't a place where you come to speak something and you have 1,000 people listening. That's only if you're already famous and you're not, okay? Twitter is a community. It's a place where you go and everybody's interacting with each other. Everybody's on the same level. So the key to start growing on Twitter is to start engaging with the content of others. So basically find between 50 and 200 people who are very active on Twitter in the same niche as you are. And then very regularly, every day or at least once a week, you start engaging with their content. You start replying to their stuff, liking their stuff, and overall just building a connection with them. And what's going to happen is, in a matter of days, people are going to start following you back, because if you bring value and you start, being in conversation with them, it's a natural social behavior, that they're going to be, engaging back with you. So they'll follow you back, and then they will start interacting with your content. And it's not because you have the best content in the world. It's not because it's a very viral tweet. It's just because, you're making friends. That's just like the foundation of everything. Already with that, you will grow a lot, because your tweets will get visibility to all of their followers, and the activity will boost you everywhere with like the replies, the comments, and all of this. It will boost you everywhere in Twitter. And just this is enough to probably double or even, multiply by 5 your growth on Twitter just by doing this. And now the cherry on the cake is, once you have that, once you have built relationship with people, once you have spent time with people, brought value to them, they follow you back, they engage with your content, and now you went from 0 or 2 likes per tweet to 20, 30 likes per tweet. Well, the magic thing is, it's enough to be trending. Once you can get 20 to 30 likes to a tweet pretty quickly after it comes out, you will be trending. All you need to do is to make your tweet compatible with any trending topic that you're after, and you will get trending. Because most people think, to get trending, you need thousands of likes, because every trending tweet you see has thousands or hundreds of likes. But it's the other way around. It has hundreds of likes because it is trending. So because it's trending, it's showing to everyone. And then they get way more likes. But actually, a tweet can be trending with only 30 likes in the first hour. And if you build enough relationships with people, in a couple of weeks, this will happen to you. You will get 30 likes on your tweets in less than an hour. And then what happens is, Twitter will think this is a trending tweet. It's going to show up to everyone. And then you get 500 likes in the next 24 hours. And so the whole point of this course is to focus on these 2 keys. Key number 1, build relationships. Because Twitter doesn't work if you're alone. Twitter is a social platform. You need to make friends. And it's very easy to make friends. Just engage with people, bring them value. Most of them will follow you back after a couple of days or weeks, and they will engage with your content also. And then, boom, you have friendships, you have engagement on your tweets. That's it. You stop being invisible, you start being visible. And step 2 is use that momentum strategically so that you start trending and getting visibility to even more people and start growing way faster.